Okay guys, we're here with Phil and we're going to go over the standards for the burpee. Alright, so the first thing Phil is going to do is he's going to make sure his feet are centered either underneath his hips or his shoulders, but no wider than his shoulders. Step 2 is to reach down in a squat position and put his hands on the floor. So he's going to show you that now. So you notice his shins are relatively straight. He puts his hands out in front of his feet about a foot to a foot and a half ahead. Now he's going to kick back into that plank position or the top of his push-up. Now Phil is able to do an RX push-up, so in his case he's going to go below parallel. That's shoulder below elbow, and then he's going to pop back up from a plank position, bring his feet up back to where they were. He's going to stand up, bring his hands over his head when he jumps. You can clap if you want to, okay? That is the full burpee. Now let's show you what you can do if you cannot do an RX push-up at the bottom. So if Phil go back to that push-up position, we'll just assume he got down there. There you go. So let's say now that this is as low as Phil is able to do a push-up before he loses plank. Go ahead and show him what losing plank looks like. Right. Sagging of the hips, or maybe a sagging of the shoulders. We don't want any of that. We want him to keep that nice sturdy plank. Go back to it. That nice sturdy plank the whole way. So Phil can only go down just a little bit. That's it. He pops back up from that position, and that becomes the bottom of Phil's burpee. One other alternative that's also okay as far as the content's concerned and just doing burpees here in the gym at URC is if he goes down, put your hands on the ground, right? Now step back with one foot, and then step back with the other foot. That is also acceptable. If he does the bottom of his burpee, however he wants to do it, go ahead. Come back up, and then if he wanted to step back up to the middle, that would be fine as well. What's really important is where he puts his feet, okay? So I'm just going to let Phil go at his own pace. So you may notice that he starts to replace his hands, put his hands where his feet are before he actually, in other words, his hands come down, his feet are going to leave position before his hands actually touch. That's fine. That's a great efficient way to do it. It's just a faster way to do it, but he's still keeping with all the different forms. Go ahead, Phil. All right, there you have it. There's the standards for the burpee for not only our contest coming up for Summer of 1000 Burpees 3.0, but also the standards for burpees for CrossFit.